There's a world war going on, and a plane full of schoolboys has been shot down and crashed on an island. Who are you? Please call me anything but Piggy. Ha ha ha! That's funny. I will call you Piggy. Look, what is that? That's a conch shell. You can blow it and it will make a loud noise. I'll use it to call the other boys. We should have order and rules. We should have a chief. Who thinks I should be the leader? We do. Wonderful. Jack, you and your choir can be hunters. Whomever is holding the conch is allowed to speak, and everyone else has to listen. We should explore the island. Okay, you and I should go. Who else wants to come? Me. Okay, let's go. The boys explore the island and find it is deserted. Now you cut. We should light a fire to signal any passing ships. Let's use Piggy's specs.
Okay, I guess.
Woohoo! Now we can be rescued! The boys start playing and the fire gets out of control. This is not okay. We need to have order and rules. Jack, half your choir can be hunters and the other half should take responsibility for the fire.
We should have shelters, too. They will be more comfortable than sleeping on the beach.
My hunters and I will try to kill a pig so we can have meat. Ralph is frustrated because only he and Piggy care about the shelters. Jack tries and tries to kill a pig, but cannot succeed, which makes him very angry. Then, one day, a ship passes by. A ship! A ship! Is the fire producing smoke?
Let's go check.
The fire is out! I am so angry! I need to have some words with Jack. Kill the pig! Cut her throat! Spill her blood! We had our first kill. You let the fire go out. Who needs to be rescued? We have meat now. You let the fire go out. You should have seen the blood. There was a ship.
You and your blood, Jack Meridew!
My specs! We can't act like savages. We need to follow our rules.
There is a beast! He creeps around in the night!
There can't possibly be a beast. Where would he hide during the day?
Maybe he hides in the water! Ah!
Night falls. A dead parachuter drifts down and lands by the signal fire. Sam and Eric are tending the fire.
Ah! The beast! Run! We saw the beast!
We must hunt it. Where could it be? The only place we haven't explored, the tail of the island. Jack, Ralph, and some other boys trek to the end of the island. Ralph, you can go first. I'm cheap, so I guess I should do it. It's safe! Look, it's so cool. This would make a good fort. Ah, there's no smoke. We have to go to the mountain to relight the fire. No one wants to, Ralph. But I'm cheap. You have to do what I say. Fine, we will. The boys begin to make a meal of fruit from trees. Ralph becomes saddened by the poor hygiene of the boys and wishes to be home.
You'll get back all right.
You got a ship in your pocket?
No, but I just think you'll get back all right.
You're batty. Pig! The boar was traveling towards Ralph. He took aim and hit it in the snout with his spear. It squealed and went into a covert. I wounded it! I hit it with my spear! It stuck a bit. You should have grabbed him, or you should have waited. Why didn't you wait? He was coming down the path, like this. Soon they were all around Robert, jabbing at him while he made mock rushes. Make a ring! Ow! Stop it! You're hurting! Hold him! Kill him! Kill him!
Ah! Stop!
Kill the pig! Cut his throat! Kill the pig! Bash him in! Jack brought his arm down and the fight came to a halt. That was was a good game. We should get drums and a fire and do it properly. Have someone dress up like a pig and pretend to rush me.
You should use a real pig because you've got to kill him.
Use a little one. The boys argue whether to go back to camp where the little ones and Piggy are, or to go to the mountain to search for the beast. I don't mind going. We need to look for the beast. There isn't enough light. I don't mind going. I'll go when we get there. Or do you want to go back to the shelters and tend to the little ones and your precious Piggy? Why do you hate me? Come on. Maybe more people should go back to Piggy. Some are getting tired or frightened. Well, I'm going to the mountain to look for the beast. Now, coming?
I don't mind. I will come.
I will come as well. Ralph, Jack, and Roger climb the mountain. Jack decides to go to the top alone. I saw a thing on top. It is huge and bulging. Let's go have a look. The boys creep up to the beast and think it is a giant ape-like monster. They dash down the mountain as quickly as they can to the other boys, who are waiting. Jack is a coward and doesn't deserve to lead. Hey, I've tried very hard. I don't want to play with you anymore. I'll be at the end of the island. If you want me, come join me. We can't go to the mountain anymore because the beast is there.
We should build a new signal fire on the beach.
Okay, will do. Throughout the evening, more and more boys steal away to join Jack's rogue tribe. Jack decides to hunt a pig to seal the deal on his new tribe. They succeed, brutally killing a sow. They cut off her head and leave it on a stake. We will leave the head as a gift for the beast. We must raid the other camp to get fire to cook the meat. We'll put on paint and sneak up, grab a branch from their fire, and invite them to our feast. Simon goes into the clearing where the head is. It is covered in flies. Simon thinks that it looks like a lord of the flies. Meanwhile, back at camp, Jack and his hunters invade and steal fire. You can come join our tribe if you want. We have meat and we hunt and we have fun. We killed a pig and are having a feast. You can come eat with us if you want. Ralph and his tribe have an assembly and decide to go to the feast. You are a silly little boy. An ignorant, silly little boy. Aren't you afraid of me? There's only me, and I'm the beast.
Pig's head on a stick.
Fancy thinking the beast was something you could hunt and kill. You knew, didn't you? I'm part of you. Close, close, close. I'm the reason why it's no go. Why things are what they are. Do you think you know better than I do? Understand? We are going to have fun on this island. Do you see? Simon falls down and loses consciousness. A time later, he wakes up and goes to the mountain. With the knowledge that there's not an actual beast, he approaches the dead parachuter and untangles him so he can move on to a final resting place. He then goes down the mountain to tell the others of his findings. Where has everyone gone?
They've all gone to Jack's party.
Perhaps we should too. Just, make sure nothing happens. Piggy and Ralph goes to Jack's tribe's camp and are greeted with succulent pieces of pig. Soon, Simon emerges from the jungle. It's the beast! Get it! The boys descend on Simon and in their frenzy, kill him. His emaciated body washes out to sea. It is the next morning. Piggy and Ralph discuss the events of the previous evening.
Ralph, last night, that was murder.
No, don't talk like that. It was an accident.
We left early last night. We were tired. Yeah, we did too. We were very tired.
That night, Jack and his band of hunters rush into camp. They grab Piggy's glasses and sprint away. Ralph's tribe now has no fire.
My specs. I thought they were coming for the conch.
It's the one thing they don't have.
I want to go to their camp and give them a piece of my mind. I'll bring the conch to show them what they don't have.
Let's bring spears.
There's no point in bringing one. I will have to be led like a dog anyway, since I cannot see.
Piggy, Ralph, Sam, and Eric trekked to Castle Rock, the camp of the hunters. I've come about the fire and Piggy's specs.
No way.
Leave me alone. This is my end of the island. You thief! Jack jabs at Ralph with his spear, and they fight for a bit.
Remember what we came here for.
We need Piggy's specs. We have no fire. Your fire isn't enough. Get Sam and Eric. Tie them up. The savages hesitate, but do as Jack says. You're a beast and a swine and a bloody thief. Ralph and Jack begin to fight again.
Let me speak. I've got the conch. Which is better, to have rules and agree, or to hunt and kill? Which is better, to have law and rescue, or hunting and breaking things up? Listen to me. You're acting like a bunch of kids.
Chaos breaks out. Everyone is talking at once. With a sense of reckless abandon, Roger leans on a lever wedged above the boulder at the top of the cliff. It bounces down, shattering the conch and knocking Piggy on the rocks below with it. Piggy is smashed against the rocks and dies.
See that? I'm chief. Sam and Eric, you've got to join the tribe now. Ralph wanders through the jungle, eating fruit along the way. Eventually, he comes to the pig head, now just a skull. He kicks it off the stick, and it breaks on the ground. He then ventures back to Castle Rock to spy on the others. He sees Sam and Eric guarding the fort. Sam and Eric, it's me, Ralph.
You've got to go away from here.
I came to see you two.
You've got to go. Jack, Roger, they hate you. They're going to hunt you tomorrow. We're going to go across the entire island until we find you.
But I've done nothing. I only wanted to keep up a fire. You should come with me. We would have a chance.
But Jack and Roger, they're terrors. We can't.
Well, what are they going to do when they catch me?
Well, Roger sharpened a stick at both ends.
Ralph hides in a thicket close to Castle Rock. He thinks that the savages will not look that close. However, Sam and Eric tell the tribe of his location. The savages cannot worm their way into where Ralph is, so they start to catapult boulders at him in the hopes of one smashing him. Ralph rushes at them and breaks the line. He runs through the jungle to try to find a place to hide. When they come for me, what should I do? Try to break the line? Climb a tree? Hide? Each choice is terrible. Set a fire! We'll smoke him out! I'm a goner now! Ralph runs to the beach and runs into a naval officer.
I saw your fire. What are you, playing war? Any bodies?
Only 2, but they washed away.
Who's in charge here?
I am.
I expected more of you being British and all.
It was good at first, but then...
A jolly good time, yeah?
Ralph began to think of what things could have been. He wept, and the other boys started to cry too. Ralph wept for the end of innocence, the darkness of man's heart, and the fall through the air of the true, wise friend called Piggy. The officer was moved and a bit embarrassed. He turned away to give them time to compose themselves, his eyes resting on his ship in the distance.